Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel today. If you enjoyed this review, please drop a like and please subscribe down below. I appreciate all the support. This is kind of a big one. This was a little expensive, but I really wanted to bring you guys this pack. I'm actually a big fan of them, and they are in my size, if you'll notice. So what we have here is we'll start with one box and two. These were both part of the pack. There was a third pair released, but this was the pack released directly from the store. As you can see, we have a black Nike slide box, and it has Undefeated on the side. So your first pair you're looking at is a Nike Air Max 97 Undefeated in Militia green black, men's size 13. Suggested retail was $180 US. And the second pair in the pack being the Nike Air Max 97 Undefeated in black Volt, Militia green white, men's size 13. USD 180. So as you can guess, the retail for the pack was $360 from Undefeated, and the pack only released at Undefeated, while the other pair released in a UCLA kind of inspired colorway on sneakers. This set particularly released at Undefeated on December 29th, 2020 for $360 without shipping. And this is what we're looking at today. So I'm going to try to set this up a little bit better. We are going to rotate these boxes a little bit. So this is what we are looking at today. These are both colorways. I will bring one pair each up, as you can see. I just want to mention a few things. There was no accessories that came with this pack. I did not receive anything like extra that came with it. There was no extra laces for either pair, which is unfortunate considering the price, but I'm going to leave that at that. That's me being a little bit picky. So the first pair, which probably more people are interested in, is a Militia green. We saw something similar to this when they were celebrating the 20th anniversary of the Air Max 97 in 2017. I believe it was a friends and family only colorway in the olive from Undefeated, and they had another black colorway. I will throw some photos up there of that release. But this is a wider general release of the Air Max 97 in the kind of that Undefeated Militia green. And as you can see, we have a olive style, well, Militia green with black striping. It says Undefeated in white, black embroidered swoosh on this kind of stiff mesh kind of netting material. It's kind of strange, but that same material comes throughout the Air Max 97 on these panelings that are kind of cut by more leather stripping in this area. It's kind of like a leathery plastic, though. It's a synthetic leather. It's nothing special. There is a look at the toe box. This is also leather that comes across to the medial side. Same placement of that mesh material with the embroidered swoosh like on the lateral side. On your heel, you have Air Max with this heel tab in black and Militia green. There's a white painted midsole with your swoosh stamped in there. Clear airbag with your Militia green highlight on the inside. Black outsole with a little bit of orange accenting and the swoosh right there and that kind of jewel shape, interesting material. I'm not quite sure what that is. There's a little bit more of that orange hint there, which is really the only orange on the shoe besides up here on the tongue, I believe, which I'm going to get to right now. There's a look at your kind of mesh canvas backpack style tongue with this little bit of synthetic leather stitch around. Olive Militia laces matching. There is your kind of like hunter orange tongue tab type thing with the swoosh. There's Undefeated's logo there in black, contrasting, kind of opposite what they did there. Your insole is kind of the same thing, Militia green with black Undefeated strike logo, striked out by an orange swoosh. And the other shoe is once again basically the same thing. Nothing has changed on the medial or lateral side. Outsole, similar accents. Insole, exactly the same. And for the second pair, we have the black colorway with a little bit of Militia green highlight with black striping underneath contrasting and Undefeated in that bright Volt colorway. Honestly, I really like these. I know people really like the Militia green, but I think these are really, really, really underrated. As a matter of fact, these are actually doing under retail right now. If you guys want to pick up a pair of these, go check out StockX. They're probably the cheapest prices I've seen in some of the sizes I wear. So check it out. I would recommend buying them now. I can only see these going up later in a couple of years. It will take a while for them to go up, but the prices they're at now are pretty damn cheap. So if you're wanting a pair, I would buy now. And other than that, we have a white stitched in swoosh as opposed to black on the Militia green pair. Here's that same material you have on the other pair coming across with the kind of synthetic leather plasticky material right there. Coming up the tongue, you have a different style of tongue. Obviously, it's not the hunter orange. You have that Volt green and Militia green. Black undefeated strike. What's interesting here is the outsole was actually done different. So if we look underneath, you have a lot of highlighted contrast by the Volt color here, and then you have the standard part of the outsole, which is black, but they really cut it up with the Volt, and you can see it's way more vivid than the other pair here. So that was kind of interesting how they did that, and it also highlights onto the side a little bit. You can see it from the actual side of the shoe as opposed to just the bottom. I don't know, I just think that Volt is really popping on this pair. And your bag is clear, but you have a whitish highlight going on here, but the white does change on the airbag to a Volt at one point, which is really nice. And then when you swap it around, you're back to the all white lining on the airbag. So once again, if you like 97s, I think this is a good set to pick up. And if you can even find the UCLA pair for a good price, I'd recommend grabbing those two and just completing the whole collection. I mean, if you're an Air Max collector, that's kind of like a no-brainer for me, especially if you can find certain pairs under retail. There's the Air Max on the back heel tab in black with the Volt writing. You have black lining on the sneaker, and your insole is black with a Militia green undefeated logo striked out by a Volt swoosh. And other than that, I am not quite sure what else to mention here. Both shoes are the same in terms of detail, so you know the right and left don't differ from each other. These two obviously have some differences because of the colorways and the way they matched them up. You saw a picture. I will try to put it like somewhere here now so you can see all three together. The UCLA pair, which I was not able to get a pair of, unfortunately, but I did grab these two, and I thought it was a pretty cool pack that they put together. I know this is a little bit more of a longer video than I usually do, so I appreciate if everybody stick around to the end, check this pack out, watched it, and hung out here and kind of just listened to me blabber on about this. But I'm going to leave it there because I'm not going to drag this out any longer. I thank you guys for stopping by today. I'd really love to hear what you guys think of this pack. Did you guys pick them up? Did you buy one individually? Did you buy both? Did you get the other UCLA pair? Let me know down in the comments. Try to answer back to everybody, get some conversation going. I appreciate all the recent support. I hope you guys stick around. I have more stuff coming shortly, and I hope you guys have a great day. All right?